If you're trying to grow your online fitness business, there's only one platform that you should be prioritizing when it comes to making content to be bringing in hot leads. And today I'm gonna explain what that platform is and why it's the best that you should be using. So if you're an online fitness coach looking to grow your business and it sounds like what you don't wanna be wrapped up in, you've come to the right place. Now, if you're new here, my name is William and I teach online fitness coaches just like you how to start and grow their online fitness business without having to make viral content, shovel a bunch of money into ads to grow their business, or even have a massive social following. Yes, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year without having a massive social following. So if that's you, you've come to the right place. So I'm not gonna drag this video out and making it this big reveal of a secret platform that only fitness businesses should be posting on. It's YouTube. YouTube is the best online content platform that you as an online fitness business should be posting on. Now, that's not enough because you might be saying, well, I have a huge Instagram following. I hate long form content. I hate being in front of the camera. That's fine. There's specific reasons why you need to eventually be working towards YouTube as a solid primary source of content creation. Now, I have been on YouTube since my business first started. I've been on it for years and years and years. Now, I've tried Instagram. I have an Instagram account. I have a Pinterest account. I have a TikTok account, but there's a reason why YouTube is the best for online fitness professionals. But there are some very specific reasons why YouTube, in my opinion, is the best for online fitness coaches. The first one is the potential for evergreen, very niche content. Now, you can post niche content on any other platform, but when it comes to evergreen content that you can create once that serves you and brings you in a funnel of leads week after week, month after month, and even year after year, Instagram, TikTok, it's not going to happen. Instagram is not a search platform. TikTok is not a search platform. It's a constant creation type of platform, as in once you create something, it eventually gets lost. YouTube is very different. Being one of the biggest search platforms on the internet, people are searching for videos to solve their problems, and not just short, quick snippets of shorts that are 60 seconds long or 30 seconds long. No, people want more in-depth, step-by-step guidance. They want to see someone speaking to them, breaking things down, and then really speaking to a very specific niche. I'm in the back pain space when it comes to the fitness world, and what I do is teach people how to overcome chronic back pain despite the surgery or the injections or the stretches or whatever their doctor may have been suggesting to them. So I speak to a person who's fed up with the medical model, who may have a disc injury, living with chronic back pain. They've tried everything, and yet their pain still persists. I speak to a very specific market, and then I teach in depth how to do certain elements of building strength, overcoming the fear of movement, exercise, all the complexities of pain. I teach in small segments on YouTube. So I'm building trust with these people, not because I make a really funny 30-second short on how to beat back pain, because there is no description or strategy that you can implement in 30 seconds to beat back pain. It takes more time, but people can appreciate my thoroughness or the attention to detail that I give in my long form content. Not only that, but guess what? It's gonna be always searched. Best core exercises for chronic low back pain, best stretches for L5-S1 herniations, best exercises to avoid with a specific disc injury. All of those are very specific topics that I can create an amazing value-driven piece of content around that's going to always be searched year after year after year. And I'll tell you what, videos that I made years ago are some of the biggest revenue drivers still today. I wanna pause for a second because there's some very specific things your online fitness business needs to have in place in order to really understand or know for a fact that it has the potential to make $1,000, $5,000, $20,000 a month without you having to mess or keep changing things, right? It's very simple to have a foundation to your business that is pre-set up, done correctly, that can support continuous growth. growth. Now, if you're not sure if your business is set up to that point, if you don't think that it's really that efficient, go to thewillrichards.com/7day. I wanna share my 730 fitness business formula with you. It's the 7 most important things that you should be focusing on in your business, even if you only have 30 minutes a day to work on it. Hence the point, 730 fitness business formula. It's absolutely free. Go to thewillrichards.com/7day, grab that free guide, and let's jump back into the video. Now, the second reason is because it's very easily distributed across other social platforms. So this is for the people who are like, well, no, like my Instagram is crushing it. I love Instagram. I get lots of leads. That's great. That's great. But you're always having to curate new content. And it's short, snippet, very, very brief, quick education, whatever entertainment type of content you're making. You're always having to create more and more and more to feed the algorithm. Now, you can accomplish that. I'm just saying, I want you to primarily focus on growing your YouTube channel, grow your fan base on YouTube, because you can take that content and have an editor break it out into shorter form pieces of content that you can then post to TikTok, or you can then post to Instagram. All the channels that you enjoy posting to, you can still do it. But instead of spending so much time trying to create so much short form content that just gets lost and forgot about, you're able to take what you've made that's always serving you. You've invested the time, you've made the script, you've shot the video, however many takes it took you to make that video great. And now you can take that awesome video, plant it, allow it to continue to grow, and then extrapolate the small stuff, the shorter entertainment, short bits of it, and then post that to your smaller channels, which is making YouTube still the primary content posting platform that you're using for your business. Now you can capitalize on Instagram maybe, or TikTok, or Pinterest, or whatever other platform you might be using, but you're still focusing on YouTube as your primary focus. The third, and I think the most important that I have seen over the years when it comes to applying Facebook leads versus Instagram leads and YouTube leads, is my YouTube lead generation process is way hotter than my Instagram or even my Facebook. Now, I would say if I were to categorize my ideal audience, you'll probably find them either on YouTube or Facebook. So I have an active Facebook group that does really well, that attracts a lot of very specific people, that is very engaging. So I'm not gonna discredit that. But when it comes to content posting platforms, YouTube has always delivered the hottest leads into my business. And I know this because I actually ask people every time they apply to work with me one-on-one, I ask them, where did you hear about me? And 90% of them say YouTube. Now, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I've got tens of thousands of email subscribers on an email list that I email every single week and offer my coaching to. But for some reason, it's the YouTube videos that bring people into actually applying. And there's a reason for that, because my content is very specific. My messaging is dialed in. I don't have to fit in a very specific person with very specific messaging into a 30-second clip. I can take 8 minutes or 10 minutes or even 30 minutes speaking to a very specific person, highlighting their problems, acknowledging their problems and understanding where they're coming from, and then saying, hey, guess what? I have a solution to this problem. I've beaten this problem in hundreds of people's lives. Check this out. Testimonial, testimonial, testimonial. And now they're like, oh my gosh, this guy understands me. He understands where I'm coming from. He's speaking my language, because I'm speaking to a very specific person that I personally resonate with. In that moment in time is that point where you have a viewer or a reader say, this guy gets me. This person gets me. This person understands where I'm coming from. They can solve my problem. And then I offer the chance to say, hey, if you want to take it deeper, if you want you and I to work together, just check out this link. Go to this application page, grab a time for us to call or have a live call, and we can determine whether or not what I do can actually help you. It's a very simple process, but it always produces some of the best leads. I've done it through Instagram, I've done it through Facebook, I've done it through TikTok, and YouTube has always been the best lead generation strategy that I've used in my business that has been going on for over 10 years now. Now you might be saying, okay, this is great, I get it. YouTube's the search platform, I understand it's long form content, people want longer, more in-depth content, but where do I start? How do I start making a successful YouTube channel? And it's actually very simple. Well, other than just obviously getting the YouTube channel started, I would map out the most important topics that you're already talking about on Instagram. Maybe it's doing a little bit of searching in your niche on YouTube. What are the most popular videos that people are using, right? What are the most popular videos that people are talking about or recreating that do really, really well? That's a good starting point when it comes to making evergreen content. Then as you dial in your niche and you're getting deeper and deeper and truly understanding the messaging behind who you're talking to, you're gonna get into a rhythm of content that you know does well, that you know delivers a very specific result, a quick win for somebody, but also triggers them to say, hey, this person gets it. This person understands my specific problem and they seem to have a solution. And you're just going to do that through content. Now, aside from just basic content planning where you're researching topics or titles, there's some different tools that you can use. I personally use vidIQ. It's a recent tool that I had switched from. I used to use Morning Fame, and then I started experimenting with vidIQ for both of my businesses. And so far, I love it. If you want to check out the affiliate link that I have for them, again, if you like it, if you love it, they're going to actually give you access to it so you can try it out for yourself before you make that decision. But there's a link in the description box of this video. You can check out vidIQ for yourself. It's a great tool to find the content and word it and create hooks and titles that are going to be engaging for someone on YouTube. Specifically, if you're not really sure how to capture people's attention on YouTube because you're so used to just quick Instagram videos. Check vidIQ out. It's a big tool that I love for my business. Now, other than the content planning, thinking through some big ideas, it's just a matter of turning the camera on and hitting record. It is okay to mess up. This final edit of this video had a lot of mess ups in it. I pause, I break, I say the wrong thing, I have a brain fart, I have a gap in my thought, I have to stop and look at my notes to think about what I want to say or how I want to say it. Or I might say something, an entire stretch of piece of content, and I'm like, that sounded dumb, or I don't like the way that sounded. And I stop and then I reshoot it. That's the part of making content. There are some people who can shoot straight through and just wing it and not have any issues. That's not me. I pause, I break, I take time to redo things that I'm not comfortable with. And that is what content creation is about. And YouTube allows you to do that. You can do that. You can edit videos, you can make mess ups, you can redo things. At the end of the day, it's just about hitting record, shooting your content, and reaching the people who need you the most. Now, if you're new to online business and you're trying to figure out whether or not your fitness business that you're trying to grow online is even growable, all right, are there systems in place? I've got a free 730 fitness business formula that I share with people here on YouTube. It's a free guide basically mapping out the next 7 days, only working 30 minutes a day on your actual business. If you only had 30 minutes a day to work on it, what would you do? Well, I'm gonna map out specifically the most important things that you should be doing. Again, it's called my 730 fitness business formula. Just go to thewillrichards.com/7day, grab that guide, apply it to your business, and you'll know exactly whether or not your business is ready to actually make money. 730 fitness business. Go to thewillrichards.com/7day and grab that free guide. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless, and I will see you on the next episode.